Do you remember talking to anyone on there? So, do you know who we are now? No. We're from a group called Wolfpack Hunters UK. We're online predator hunters. The girl you think you've been talking to is one of our decoys, and you've been sending sexually explicit texts and indecent photos to her. How old did the girl say to her?
I can't remember.
Have a guess. Have a guess. So you think 15, and you send photos of your penis to her, and you think that's acceptable? So why do it? Why do it? Because you know what's happening now, don't you? We're going to phone the police. You're going to be arrested. And for what? Why do it? Was it really worth it? So why do you take it? Why do you think it's acceptable?
It's not.
So why do it then? So we've driven just over 100 odd miles to come up today to see you. To come up and do this, yeah. So why? Why do it? What made you think it was acceptable to do?
I made a mistake, that's it.
You made a mistake? A mistake?
The thing is, I can't go making excuses, come on, because I've done wrong and that's it.
So how many kids have you been talking to?
Probably 3.
3?
Yeah.
Because we know of 2. We know of 2.
2?
2. We know of 2. We know about 2 of them. You were talking to one back in November as well, weren't you? We found that. We've been told today.
Was I?
Yeah.
November.
Yeah.
You don't remember her name?
Hey?
Do you remember her name?
No.
No.
No, I don't know the decoy's name. It wasn't a real. The 2 that we know about weren't real kids. They're our one was our decoy, and the other one was a decoy for another team. So luckily enough, they weren't real kids. But you're saying 3 now, so that makes me wonder: have you been talking to real kids as well?
No.
What's the 3rd? How do you know? How do you know? You thought these were real kids. You thought these were real kids. And let's be honest, that's what they are, they're kids.
Yeah.
And the stuff you say to them and the photos you send them is disgusting. So what do you think will happen to you now when the police get here? What do you think?
You may get robbed, I think.
I hope so, yeah. I hope so. How long do you think you'll get? What, a week? A month? A year? 10 years? What? Sinking in now. That you've just fucked your whole life up. And for what? If there are any decoys for any other groups who've got this guy, can you inbox us, please? He's saying he's been talking to 3. Now I know about 2 of them, so I'm hoping the other one's a decoy as well. If not, then we've got real kids. You've just thrown your whole life away. And for what? Really? Now we are live streaming this straight to Facebook. That's to protect yourself and to protect us. This is what we do. We come out, we expose people like you who think it's okay to prey on kids online and send them explicit photos and explicit texts. Because if it's left under the law, no one will know who you are. When you get caught, you get locked up, whatever, you get released. They'll probably move you to a new place to protect you, and it'll be opposite a school or something, and no one will know who you are. That's why we do what we do. That's why there's groups like us out here. We'll come out at 2 o'clock in the morning if we have to. We'll come out any day of the week, any day of the year. It don't bother us if it's Christmas Day or it's don't care. We'll come out and we've done this today deliberately so that every nonce in the country knows that there's not one day of the year they can feel safe. Not one day of the year we won't come and knock their door. So can you remember what you were saying to her? Can't remember. Because we've got everything here. We've got everything you said.
Like you showed me on that thing.
So there's only 3 you've been talking to?
Yeah, as far as I know.
What do you mean as far as you know? They tell you how old they are.
As far as I know. Thing is, I've spoken to a lot of people,
But that's what I'm saying. The decoys they've told you how old they are. They've all said my name's so and so, I'm 13 or I'm 14 or whatever. So you know how many kids you've been talking to because they tell you. They tell you they're kids. They tell you they're 13, they're 14 years old. So there's only 3. Because the police will come and they will confiscate all your devices, anything connected to the internet. They'll confiscate and they'll download everything. They'll find everything on there. No, we can't come in. No. Sinking in now, isn't it? The severity of what you've done. What you think's a bit of fun on the internet. Do you know what that does to a kid? 11, 12, 13, 14-year-olds.
I can't imagine, to be honest.
That's the thing. People like you don't think about the consequences. It screws them up for the rest of their life. That's why we do what we do. So that you're not talking to real kids, you're talking to our decoys.
Been called.
Yeah, if any other decoys have got this guy, Dean Stew, 54, Coventry, can you inbox us? He's telling me he's been speaking to three kids. We know about two of them. They're both decoys. The third is possibly a real kid. Please don't delete anything off your phone, Dean.
Thought it was one of my family.
Hmm?
Thought it was one of my family calling me.
See what he thinks. Just a little bit of fun, sending a few photos, whatever. This is what happens. Do you want to read some out?
I can do.
Remind him what he was saying.
This is the beginning of your chat when you first chatted on this set site. You've said, and I won't say the decoy's name because that's a little bit unfair, can we have some fun online please, babe? Have you got WhatsApp or Google Hangout? She's explained, she said, hi, I'm 12. You?
Oh, 12.
12.
So pre-teen.
So it's a pre-teen, so it's under 13.
Yeah.
12. And then she's
So-
replied back, yeah, I've got WhatsApp.
That's even bigger trouble for you.
It's a bit difficult if you chat to too many all in one go. And she's put down, hi Dean, can we go and have some fun? Some online fun please, babe. What do you mean, play a game? Do you want to see me, babe? What do you mean? Come on WhatsApp, please, babe. How do I do that? Give me your number, please, and I will add you. Do you kind of remember?
So straight away the decoy told you they're 12 years old. So why did you carry on? Why didn't you then turn around and say, you're too young to be on this site, block her and delete her?
I should have done, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you ought to. You ought to. Because now, like we say, it's a pre-teen. So, even more severe consequences for you.
And obviously, I won't read out the last bit because you exchanged telephone numbers. You gave her your telephone number and she passed over hers to yours.
Have you ever been to prison?
No.
Well, that's right. They've got their own wing for you. You know, for sexual predators. You're not put in with the normal prisoners. Reality setting in now.
It's not really kind of a perfect Christmas day for anybody, but as you know, we don't sit and wait. You know, we have to continue to do what we do because of this bad reason. Just think all those kids this morning open up their phones, their tablets, all excited, and then get messages.
Did you contact any of them today? No?
No.
They will double check on your phone, any logs, any kind of apps you've got, they do double check on everything.
Everything will be downloaded. They'll download everything.
Okay. Would you like me to carry on?
Yeah, carry on.
Yeah. Obviously she said, hi, it's so-and-so, from what site you were on. And then it's, hi, babe. So what's your name, so I can add you? So you said your name, Dean. and she's obviously said who she is. Where are you from? I live alone in Coventry. And then she's obviously explained where she's from. I don't want to give out any addresses or anything like that because that's personal details on both.
Someone else is saying they've got you on a 14-year-old. So that's 3 that we know of now.
You said 3, did you?
Yeah, you said 3.
Yeah.
So I carry on.
Yeah, I'll carry on. So not far from me, you replied, and she put down not. Just get through some of the little bits of chit chats. Do you have a picture? So she sent you a picture, which is obviously the one I showed you. Yeah. And you said, "Wow, you look gorgeous, babe." Thanks. My mum says that. Very nice looking young lady. Thanks. Are you alone at the moment? Yeah. Why? I am. Babe, do you want to see some more of you, please? What do you mean? Can I see some more pictures of your body, babe? Yeah? Why do you want to see it? Because I really like you, babe. You don't really know me. Kind of reading it over your own head, aren't you? Yeah.
And this sort of 12-year-old. What you believe to be a 12-year-old. So some more.
Kids will get a call. Where are we gone? Can I see some more pictures of you, please? What do you mean? Can I see your body, please, babe? Why do you want to see that? Because I really like you, babe. You don't really know me. Do you want to see my body then, babe? It's up to you. I've never really seen a body before. I want to get to know you, babe. Can I see you in your underwear, please, babe? I'm too scared. I'm only 12. I'm shy. Please don't feel shy. Wouldn't I get into trouble?
Sorry, can I just stop there for 1 sec? 4 decoys so far. So you haven't been speaking to 3. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking at the comments coming up, and my admin have put up there 4 decoys so far.
It could be one that you may have been spoken to quite a while ago. Could be very brief and never got very far in chat. But it's still a chat. You still spoke to, a child in the law's eyes. No, babe, you won't get into trouble for this, I promise. It's just between me and you, babe. My camera's smashed. I don't have it. It doesn't work. That's okay. And it just goes on about her new phone and about you. And then you asked her, would you like to see me naked, babe? That's up to you. I've never seen naked before. Please keep it private, babe. Okay, why? Because I can get into big trouble. Okay, why? Because you're still very young. Oh, okay. Promise me you will keep it private, babe. I promise. And obviously with that I've got pictures of your body.
So you knew the consequences of it. So why do it? Why do it? You knew the consequences.
Losing track there I am. There you go. You look cold. Can you warm me up, babe? What do you mean? Let me see you in your underwear, please, babe. I said my camera broke. Obviously more images that you sent through. Hope you like. What's that? My penis, babe. What's a penis? A willy. Oh, something like you from pee from. Yes, babe. I've never seen one before, and obviously you attached a couple more images of your personal body. Do you like? I've never seen one before. Do they all look like that? Most of them do. Oh, okay. I don't have one of those. No, because you're a woman. Yeah. I wish you can come and play with it for me, babe. What do you mean? And obviously you go into quite a split chat to a 12-year-old on how to masturbate. I don't really want to go into major details on that one. We don't need to. Then she's asked, would it hurt? No. Oh, okay. I have to go out for a while. Where are you going? I'm going to visit my brother. And obviously you talked about how many brothers you have. I won't mention ages and how many you've got. She's asked you if you've got a sister, and you've said no sisters, but you're very close to 2 of your brothers. She explained she's got a sister who's 14. You've obviously gave out your brothers' names, which will not be posted online. And then you just replied back, you're a sweet young lady, thanks. Can we chat later please, babe? Yeah, if you want to. I've got to go and catch the bus. Okay, thanks for talking to me, I really enjoyed it. Take care, with kisses. You. Following day, you start with, good morning, are you okay? No, I'm having trouble. Obviously you've got amputee. Yeah. So you've discussed about your legs. Obviously she felt quite concerned about that, quite upset, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was a little bit shocking for a 12-year-old to know about these bits and pieces. And you just basically said, can I explain a bit later? Because you're at your brother's. Obviously you talked about your personal life with the decoy, which I will not go into because it's obviously your own personal space on that one, which is fair enough.
You weren't ever in the army, were you?
Aye.
You weren't ever in the army?
No.
No. No, we do know the story behind, obviously, his leg. It wasn't anything to do with war or anything like that. He was never in the military. It's right, people are asking if you're in the army because of obviously being amputee.
Obviously I won't release those details, no. That's your own personal info, yeah, because that's something that, you know, not everybody really needs to talk about or know about, do they? Because that's your own. I just want to enjoy life and have some fun now. That's good. How's your day been? Good, thanks. It was the last day at school, just before Christmas. Nice one. Yeah, do you work? No, I'm not working at the moment. Okay. Then you asked her, if you get a new phone for Christmas, can I see more of you, please? I don't know. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to get a new phone yet. Ha ha. There's obviously not many 12-year-olds are going to get phones straight away. I never did. And you just basically asked, I hope you do. Yeah, me too. I want to see you, babe. What do you mean? I want to see you in your underwear, babe. Why? Because I really like you, babe. Do you? Yes, you're a gorgeous looking young lady. Thanks, my mum said I look pretty for a 12-year-old. You're a very pretty girl. Thanks. Ha. Then she's messaged you saying hi. You said hi, and then literally your chat just went totally quiet for a little while. Obviously we'll find out more later because we have up-to-date chat logs. Well, I've only got these ones. But you do remember pretty well, though. Has all your chat been exactly the same with everyone? Yeah.
But at least you're honest.
Which is always better for you.
Be honest, don't I?
Yeah.
All I can do now.
Do you need to sit down or anything?
I'm sitting down in a minute.
Yeah. What would be better for you to sit on?
Well, I'll be alright just to sit on that for a
Yeah,
minute.
you can sit on your scooter. Yeah, please do.
of sinking in is the thing. Do you smoke? Do you want
Do you
one?
want one? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good point. Have you received any photos from anyone, any kids?
No.
It says no. I guess the police will find out when they download his phone. So what do you think about groups like us? Obviously you probably hate us at the moment.
You just have to do the right thing, get you at the end of the day.
So I thought it was, but it wasn't.
What did they say? What did they say?
They said it'll be out as soon as they can. Quite an instant number, so they said we need to get hold of them.
Stupid, like an idiot. I've wrecked my life.
I'm glad you said you have and not we have. Because we do get blamed for wrecking people's lives, even though we don't wreck people's lives. Because we're not the ones talking to kids and sending them photos of there.
Like I said, you're just doing the job. You're trying to do the right thing.
Can we please all keep off any Facebook
Yeah.
accounts he has?
Anyone going on his Facebook and commenting, we will ban you. He's got family on there, they're innocent in this. Admin, make a list of names of people taking the piss out of disabilities. They can get booted at the end. They can get booted and banned.
Disabilities and everything doesn't come into what
No.
people do. And he isn't on camera at the moment because he's actually sat down. He needs a couple of minutes to be sat down for.
So what would you class yourself as? After what you've done?
A fool. Complete idiot.
here. I can't see because of the wind. It's very, very, very windy here,
Yeah,
and very
it's
wet.
like a wind to wind tunnel where we are. Thanks, admin.
Are you expecting any visitors or anybody? No.
Bit of a surprise when we knock the door then.
Got no family clearing up or anything.
Oh, is there someone coming?
Blue car. No, he's waiting for him. So would you class yourself as a sexual predator?
That's what we do class does now.
Well, until you get convicted, then you'll be classed as a paedophile.
This is your next door neighbour's nephew, I think.
So, is there anything you want to say to the decoys? Sorry, that's it. What about any real kids you might have been talking to?
As far as I know, I haven't been
Well,
talking.
you thought you were only talking to 3 kids, but we've had 4 decoys come forward. So that's one more than you thought.
Sorry if I upset you. phone call then,
Yeah.
and no one answered.
Sorry?
Well,
Just had a phone call then, and no one answered when I said.
have any of the decoys just phoned in?
I was going to say if anybody trying to ring it. want to
Is
put
that
that on there
on
on
put on
speaker?
speaker?
That's one of our decoys.
Is that one of the decoys? Put on speaker. So will I come in? Yeah. Still sound.
Hello?
Put on speaker.
It's gone off.
Decoy, do you want to call back? The decoy that phoned Dean a minute ago, do you want to call him back for me, please?
You haven't got no grandchildren, have you?
One.
One. That's what I just asked. That's all, because obviously somebody's posted and said that you have a grandchild.
Yeah, police have been called, they're on their way. Answer him, put on speaker. Put on loudspeaker.
How do I do it? Is it that?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, Dean.
Hello?
Can you remember speaking to me, Ellie?
Speaking to who? Sorry?
Ellie?
Yeah, I do remember, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, you do. You remember sending me the dirty pictures that you sent me as well?
Yeah.
Do you still want to see her naked?
Speaking to a 14-year-old girl in that manner.
No.
Do you still want to see her naked?
No.
No. You don't want to see you naked now, decoy?
Alright then. Cheers, thank you.
Alright.
Right.
Thanks, decoy. See, not all decoys are female.
We have male and female. As you can tell, there is males out there also
Mm.
that groom young lads. So it's just not females, it's males as well. Take forever today.
Mm. It's when the reality sets in, isn't it, Dean? That you know what you've done. You know what the consequences are going to be.
I bet you should have a nice quiet night in, doing your own thing, watching a bit of telly.
But that's right, you'll be looked after in prison anyway.
No.
Because they look after the predators. It's the victims, they just throw to one side and don't give monkeys about. You'll get all the help you need.
Busy about it, but be people coming home from their Christmas Day dinners.
Mm. Did you go to your brother's for dinner?
No. I
No.
went to.
What are you planning to do tomorrow then?
I don't know. Just cook yourself some food and
Yeah, I'll cancel them plans.
It's depending on what the police wants to do with you overnight. Else you'll be questioned. Our evidence will go in. Our statements will go in. Decoy statements will be done.
We've not got him on camera at the moment because we're inside his house. That's why we're aiming the camera at the floor.
It's part of his own personal property, so we don't want to invade his space. Do you see your grandchild very often?
no.
No.
I went and met him in town with his mum about a week ago, just to give her some money to get him a Christmas present.
Yeah.
How old is he?
Dylan, I think he's about 4, I think.
Is he?
Yeah.
So someone's saying he's 3 years, 5 months. Does that sound about right?
I thought he was 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone, I don't know, I've seen one in the comments, someone saying your grandson's 3 years, 5 months.
Yeah.
So you won't be allowed to be left alone with him.
Because once they made that decision, obviously it's not down to us what they decide, it's up to them. Goes to CPS, and then you go to court, and then it's up to the judge. It's a bit of a shock, really, isn't it?
I just can't believe what a stupid bleeding fool of this.
So there's plenty of women out there. There's other dating sites you could have used, but to talk to a minor, or a few minors.
As soon as they say I'm 12, I'm 13, I'm 14, your instant response will be, sorry, you're too young to be on this site, block, delete.
Well, that's what I should have done.
That's what you ought to have done. Yeah, you're right.
Some do, some don't. And unfortunately, if you carry on chatting, you're already breaking the law. And if it was a real child, just imagine what a 12-year-old child would do, or a 14-year-old child. You know, I'm quite lucky my children are all older, all 18 plus. But I have two very small grandchildren, granddaughters, very small. I have two stepchildren who are very young. They got tablets today. I got all their settings done. I made sure everything was all secure. They can't go on to anything they shouldn't be allowed to go on, if it's age appropriate or not. Or because I want them to be protected.
I can understand that.
Yeah, because we do this every day. And it is heartbreaking. It's very heartbreaking. You know, we see people's lives, families get turned upside down. And this is another reason why today, you know, we came. Because we knew your children were older, you didn't have nobody living at home. Yeah. And first thing this morning, you could have logged on your phone, straight on the chat log.
Yeah, I could have done.
Yeah. But if it was a real child and you did decide to do that today, and we came knocking on your door, you know, we're here to stop.
No.
We're here to support and save young children, not,
No.
I
yeah.
think there's over what, 70 groups like us?
I think there was like 73,
About 74 or something like that,
yeah,
73,
73, 74 groups out there now.
We do this out of our own pocket.
Yeah.
We don't ask for money, no one pays us to do it. We don't get paid or nothing. There's only one reason we do it, and that's to protect kids.
Yeah.
Get people like you off the streets.
I understand that.
You know, you're still pretty young. You can still get a woman.
What, looking like this?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It does.
I don't.
No, it doesn't. My daughter's got disabilities. She's got a boyfriend. Yeah.
Then why can't I find someone then?
There's always somebody out there for someone. Unfortunately, children are not a person you should go towards
No,
for that kind of thing.
No.
There's other ways you could deal with other things, couldn't you? It isn't nice at all. It's upsetting.
I know it's not. I know it's not.
You know?
Well, we've got someone viewing from the USA. We've got someone viewing from America.
There's somebody from America watching.
This live stream straight to Facebook.
We do that
What,
for.
is it someone I've spoken to?
No, just someone who's...
It's just as somebody that
Watching
follows
this,
the teams. We have this on because it's your protection as well as our own. If somebody decides to come up your footpath and decide to lay in, we have to stand in front of you to protect you. That's what we have to do. We cannot let them harm you.
We have to take a kicking, so you don't have, so you don't.
I deserve a kicking.
We're not putting faces on live at the moment. Obviously, he's in his own property. We're by the door.
Dean has given us consent to stand inside. So.
But because it's not a major threat, they're not going to dart out because it's calm and collective. Don't know if you want to, if they've asked. Do you want that at all?
That sting.
I was printing all of these out last night for you, Dean, for today. So it's not just the decoys that read the chat and receive the chat. Us hunters also read and go through info. We do our searches, we do all our checks. Some of us actually do decoy as well. So some of us hunters do spend up for hours chatting, bringing cases up together. And I will say big hands up for the decoys out there, because some of the chat you get, some of the pictures you get, as you know, Dean, can be quite full on. And there's many decoys have to take breaks from them. Take a break because it is very hard hitting. You know.
I love the old Bill.
Yeah.
They're probably tucking in turkey now. Aren't they?
Yeah, they're having their turkey and pigs and blankets and stuff. That's a good way to say it, pigs and blankets, isn't it? You know, but everybody has a Christmas. It doesn't matter what you do or how you do it. And there was a team that went out last night just after midnight.
Mm.
And there was a couple of stings yesterday. You know, that was Christmas Eve. There's quite a few teams which won't sting Christmas Day because obviously the morals of being at home with family, children, which everybody has that right to do so. If we felt that you were high risk and you were involved with a lot more, then we would have been on your doorstep yesterday. But we didn't feel there was a high risk in that. But you may not want to talk to anybody today, but tomorrow morning or through the night you might think, oh, hang on. Yeah? Have you got your new phone? Have you got your new tablet? Busy road.
Yeah.
Very busy road.
I wonder if the old Bill will stop off and get a couple of arters on the way.
You could ask them. Get a couple.
Yeah. Yes, David.
So I didn't get a chance to read his message then.
So is it one or two prosthetics you've got? Two?
Both.
Both, in it.
Yeah. You okay there, David?
Dean.
Dean, one person. Too many D's today. I do apologise. From America.
Mm.
No, I'm alright, thank you.
Lovely, thanks. That's one side. Why you smoking?
Yeah. See if anybody's coming out.
That is rain. Gotta love a bit of rain.
Typical Christmas weather, though, isn't it? That's your phone. If you're having any spam on your Facebook, just log out of your Facebook. If anybody spams you on there, please.
Okay.
We have asked on air.
That's the site I should have stuck to in the first place.
Mm.
Speaking
Yeah.
to grown women.
Should have done. Should have done. But also you've got to remember, every site that decoys use, half or both, some sites you can be 13 and over if it's a chat site.
Mm.
So, yeah. But if you stuck to the site that you wanted to use at that time, then you wouldn't be in this mess now.
No, I wouldn't.
Do you have any other devices in here, or
No,
no?
just my phone.
Just your phone. Obviously, the police will do a section where they'll check,
Excuse me.
just to make sure there isn't anything lying around.
Okay.
Alright? They have to do that as part of their thing. But you've been open and honest, so
Someone else from Colorado. Famous.
we've already popped his face up. We did pop a
Mm.
picture up again earlier. But can you please leave his Facebook alone? Oh. Motorbike. Frightening's been there. Yeah, you don't want to do face cam now, do you? It would be a good idea to have a chit chat to any of your family members, or no? Young girl, or
Like that.
yeah, or lady.
Look like a lady,
Yeah.
but you never know, do you?
No, you don't.
Must have him.
Like you
Sally. Sorry, honey.
she could have been a decoy as well, for all I know.
Well, she could have been. I say she looked pretty young. You see, there's a lot of apps out there. There's a lot of things that people get on. You know, and unfortunately, this is where we find a lot of suspected kind of predators. You know, there's not always men. There is women out there that does exactly the same.
So how old are you, Dean?
54.
54. Yeah.
They did ask if it was an emergency, because everything's calm and collective at the moment. I said, well, it's been nearly an hour, so I might give them a tinkle shortly and chase them up. You're watching the floor, guys, because we're in their house, in Dean's house. He has given us permission to stand within the door, so we don't really want to expose his whole property.
So have you ever done anything like this before? You have?
Yeah.
Have you been caught before?
No.
No. So you've spoke to kids before?
Yeah.
You ever met any?
No.
No?
No. No, that is honest to God's truth. I've never met one of them. Glad I didn't.
Is it kind of like an impulse? Or
Yeah.
something that you really...
Like I said, it's just because I felt lonely. I
Yeah.
just wanted someone to talk to.
There's so many different things you can go on to actually talk to people, and not... You don't have to talk to children.
No.
Yeah, even though you may have the urge to do so because you feel lonely, and you know children are very vulnerable,
Mm.
very naive, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're very pure, they're innocent.
Yeah.
You know, it is quite upsetting. But if it's something that you felt before, then it's something you can't really deal with without having that impulse of going to speak to a minor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you ever been arrested for anything else in the past?
No.
It's going to be a tricky question to ask, and I don't really want to go into major details because obviously past relationship. Is that one of the reasons why you and your ex-partner broke up? Or was it just because...
Sorry, I'm lost. What do you mean?
You had an ex-partner, didn't you?
Yeah,
And you split, yeah? And obviously I don't want to go into the ins and outs of that info. But was it one of the reasons why, or was it just because you called it end of the day and...
We just fell out of love with each other, basically.
Okay.
That was it. We've been together over 20 years.
Yeah, it's a long time. It's a long time.
Yeah.
Get less for murder.
Yeah, you do. You get less for murder. Being married to someone or being together with someone.
Right.
It's the worst way to say it, but...
That's why I lost my legs.
Yeah.
Because I ended up sleeping with...
Yeah, I know. I've
Yeah. We told the decoy.
Did I?
Yeah, you told all details to her. That's another reason why I thought I would
That's
ask.
why I said earlier I wouldn't say how you lost them. That's why.
That's why we kind of kept it to ourselves for that, because of that main reason, really. Because we don't really want to, you know, that's your personal preference, your own life. So we might give them a call in a bit, just to do a chase up to see where they are. I'll give them a quick call, see where they're at.
So what sort of sentence do you think you're to get? So do you think you ought to go to prison? How long for?
5 years. 5 years. Maybe longer.
That'd be nice. It would be nice if people like you got sent down for 5 years. Yeah, so it's been confirmed that he's been speaking to 4 decoys at the moment that we know of. If any other decoys have got Dean Stew 54 Coventry, let us know, inbox us. We're just calling the police again now to find out how long, see if we can get an update from them. Do you take any medicines or anything like that?
Yeah.
Are you due to take any now?
No, I usually take them just before I go to bed at night.
When the police get, if you let them know the day medicines, because we'll need to take them with you obviously. Are they all boxed with your name and everything on them? Yeah. So how old are your kids?
I think Dean's 34, I think, and Laura's 28, and Lee's 22.
So how would you have felt if someone was talking to your kids like that when they were sort of 12, 13, 14?
I wouldn't have liked it, would I?
No.
Which I call them, but I've run the schools.
Hey?
The cat which I call them, but I've run the schools.
No, we're on the phone to the police now to get an update, see how long they're going to be. Well, might have to have a kid in it. Yeah, I'll put the photo of his face up again in a minute. Put the photo of his face.
Okay.
Photo of his face.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Dean Stew, 54, from Coventry.
Cheers.
Can't hear anything 'cause there was no talking.
Yeah, hi. Yes, yeah. 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 This is the same number. Yeah, the same number.
So you said you've spoken to kids before. How long ago?
6 months, a year.
How many?
I can't remember. Honestly, can't remember.
So have you never heard of hunting teams before?
Never heard of.
Hunting teams?
No.
Like us? No?
No.
So a bit of a surprise when we'd knocked your door.
Just got to wait for a call from them. Even though you give them the right telephone number, they still ring an old number.
Admin, can you look in the inbox? I think another decoy's just come forward. Is that one we've already got, or is that a new one? So have any kids ever sent you any photos?
Not that I can think of.
So you can't remember if any kids have sent you photos? So that's a 50 quid has come forward with a 9-year-old.
9?
9.
I've never spoken to a 9-year-old.
Yeah, you have.
I haven't.
Well, you have. They've just told us. That's what I just asked for
Right, they are on their way.
We've got a 5th one come forward, a 9-year-old.
Really?
That's why I asked my admin to look in the inbox. Because I saw it popped up on the top of my phone. Someone else saying, you've been talking to their decoy. Who's 9 years old.
It's 9.
So that's,
it may not
that's
be.
2 pre-teens now.
It may not even be on the app that you're using. It could be another app, depending on how many you use.
I can't remember talking to a 9-year-old.
Do you have like Snapchat and things like that?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Thought we'd better ask you on that one. It could be ones that you haven't remembered, or ones you've spoken to, because you've also been chatting to a fair few, and you lose track.
The inbox that just come in, admin, was that the one saying about they've got photos and videos? Was that for the 9-year-old?
Can't really dish out what the app name is, can we?
No.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah. So you've been sending videos as well to a 9-year-old. What you believe to be a 9-year-old.
I mean, obviously everything that you've sent will be on your phone, but obviously all the decoys have all the chat logs, all the videos, everything's saved. And once the police give us an email address, each one of those decoys will send their chat logs to the police.
Thanks, admin.
And the police will watch any videos, see any pictures, any chat, and go over. It's dependent on how long you've been chatting. Some people, you could be chatting to somebody from like September, October, November. I know one was from the beginning of November, one chat. So.
I can't remember talking to a 9-year-old.
Do you drink at all?
Not very often.
No.
Mainly at Christmas, right?
I'm a non-drinker, so I don't.
So I'd take that's 6 then, because we got you on a 14-year-old as well. Someone else got you on a 14-year-old. So we've gone from 3 that you've told us. We're looking at about 6 now.
J4K is inboxing as well. We have popped his photo up a couple of times for people to see.
We've said we're not putting his face on camera at the moment because we're inside his property.
Just in the hallway, but is that your phone? If you're getting anything on your Facebook, just leave that alone.
I don't go on Facebook.
Okay.
No, apparently he's on Facebook set to private or something.
Oh, right,
It's not
okay.
I haven't used Facebook for a long time.
regarding pictures. Many cars.
Is that him?
No.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, police are on the phone to us at the moment. We're just getting an update on how long they're going to be. It looks like they are on their way. They're just confirming the address with us. So do you always use the same name on the apps?
Yeah.
Yeah, you always use the same name on the apps. So what videos have you been sending?
Pictures of mine.
Videos?
Videos.
Hmm.
Probably me masturbating or something like that.
So in what universe is that an acceptable thing to do? To send to a kid?
No.
No. Oh, someone in Australia. It's alright. What's someone viewing in Australia? What was your name on the app? Dean Stu 54.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Dean Stu 54 on the app. If anyone else has got him. So have you spoken to anyone on the phone? Any kids on the phone?
No.
No?
No.
Only WhatsApp and yeah. How do you think the kids are going to react to this? Police are here. Okay guys, police have turned up.
Is it on there now?
Yeah.
You live streaming now?
Yes mate. It's right, it's the same next ground.
Hello.
So he's been talking to a 12-year-old decoy. Well, he believes to be a 12-year-old.
Right.
We've had another 4 come forward. One's a 9-year-old. As
Is this all your...
Yeah,
this is ours.
Can I have a look?
Yeah, obviously people hang around, so
Are they with you?
no, we've got nothing to do with us.
Just you two?
Only
Yeah.
us two, yeah.
Okay.
Obviously that's just a decoy.
So who are you guys?
We're Wolfpack Hunters UK.
Sorry,
Wolfpack Hunters,
Hunters UK.
UK.
UK. Okay. And what is it you do?
We basically go online, set up decoy accounts, and wait
And
for
wait
people
for
to chat to
people
us.
to talk.
Okay.
He does have two prosthetic legs.
What's your mobility?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not freezing. Okay.
Mm.
And then obviously we've got some chats.
He does have tablets that he normally takes as well. Yeah.
He's got his phone on him as well.
Okay.
Bring them with you, there shouldn't be a problem. And then we can...
I take it you got the originals of all this?
That's all on here.
Everything's on there.
Okay.
Everything's all burnt for you. We only have these for our own kind of.
You able to help us with inquiries,
Yeah,
statements,
of
and that
course.
sort of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And obviously we'll have to
Yeah, of course, it's no problem at all.
gentlemen. We can, if you want to make your way to the Little Park Street Police
Obviously,
Station.
you can see.
Where else?
Little Park Street
Little
Police
Park
Station,
Street.
the one in town.
Right.
So there's a little bit.
We'll
yeah,
take
which
them
goes
to
on.
Okay.
do our side of things
Just
inside,
not-
but we need the continuity statement.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we'll come from speed,
Obviously, all
that
those-
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Okay,
Yeah.
that is quite imperative.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll cover the statements.
Okay.
This is what we do.
Little Park Street Police Station. He's got prosthetics, like he moves quite well above
Yeah,
the
it takes it around. Yeah. Right.
So what have you got all there? Everything on this?
Oh yeah, got this. These are just my own notes.
Your own
Notes and
notes.
stuff.
Okay.
They're just bits I
Like
carry
pictures
around.
and the messages as well.
Yeah, all of those. Yeah.
Okay, Little Park Street Police Station. If you ask to the office, take a seat, walk around and grab your stuff.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
What are your names, sorry?
See you there.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll do.
cheers,
Thanks,
Where are you
guys.
going?
We'll sat down here. Okay. Little Park Street. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, bless you. It's all right, thanks.
Coffee be enough.
Coffee will be lush, won't it?
I don't live here, mate. What's commercial what's going on? Dirty bastard.
Right, we've been there for what, an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Have you? Hammering him. You let you use I swear. Put that on the internet. You put it on the internet.
It's on there now. It's live stream.
What's it on?
Wolfpack Hunters on Facebook.
Yeah.
On Facebook.
So I can get it on now.
Yeah, it's on there now. Okay, guys. So the police have turned up. Obviously, Dean's got mobility problems with his 2 prosthetic legs, so he's going to take a while to get up and about, whatever. So we're going to make our way down to the neck, wait for him to get there, and we'll do our statements. Thanks for watching.
We will put Dean's picture up in a bit once he's arrested.
we'll put the photo up in a little while. Have a good Christmas Day evening and stay safe.